Hi guys, okay, so what I want to show you today is how to make some stencils from all the bits and pieces that you have around the house, and they're very quick, very easy to do, and they're great fun. And if you can't afford stencils, to buy any stencils, these are great. So what I've done, I've made some out of some acetate here, which is the clear ones. I've also made some out of just packaging with packaging tape on it, and I've made some with lace and some netting. Okay, so I'm going to show you how they look, and then what I'll do is I'll show you how I've made them. So this is just a piece of lace. I've attached a piece of cardboard too, and this is just food packaging. Actually this is the cardboard rolls that I've used, and I've just attached that so you've got something to hang on to. So I'm going to show you what these look like first. Where is my little dot on? Here we go. So what I'm going to use, pop that in now, I'll show you what they all look like. This one's quite nice because it sort of almost looks sort of Aztec-y when you pop it through here. So just get your little bit of ink, you can spray, and look how pretty is that. And these ones, you just go down like that, and then look, little circles, so that's really nice. And what I've done, I've actually popped a little hole in through there, because where I keep them on one of these little binder rings, and then I just hang them up, so I know where they are then. So there's another piece of lace here, so this just pops through there, and that's what it comes out like. So they look really nice, and they're quick. So any bits of lace, if you've got any leftover pieces of lace, this is packaging. This is either off, I think it was potatoes or walnuts, I'm not quite sure. So this is quite nice, if it's almost like dragon scales on here. Look, so it looks nice. And then I've got a bigger one. So this is all recycled packaging. So very inexpensive. Look at that, texture's fantastic. This is a little bit of lace here. Let's make sure we've got enough room. So, bit of ink. See, look at these, it looks really nice. So a nice bit of texture on any of your art projects, or if you want to make your own papers. This one's really easy. Now this is just a piece of card, piece of packaging, and what I've done, I've popped a little bit of the packaging tape over the top, okay, so it lasts a little bit longer. And what I've done, I've got all my little Fiskars cutters, so I put a couple in this one. This one's got little holes, and then I've got teardrops, and then I've got like almost like little dashes in there. So then when you do that, the look all comes through, and then all you've got to do, let me get a piece of tissue, just wipe it off like that, and you're ready to go, and that will last a little while. And then this one I've actually used this silver tape. I've just seen what the difference was, but there isn't any difference really. It's just a coating, so it will protect the cardboard, so it will last a little bit longer, that's all. And this is great because that just gives you lots of little dots. So that is just going through with your little hole punch all the way through like that. It gives you lovely little dots, so that's a good one. And then let's have a look. Now these ones I've actually done in acetate, so these ones excuse me, you can use the packaging, clear packaging that you've got, but I didn't have any, so I did have some acetate, so I've just used acetate, and I just popped it through my die cutting machine. Or if you've got big round punches, you can punch them out. So look, you can just go over the top, and it just looks great. So you don't need to go and buy any ones like that. So just overlap them with different colours, make them look, you could even do little smaller ones, they look like bubbles. I thought that was really nice. And then what you do, same as any other stamp, just stencil I mean, just rub it off. I think they look great. What else have we got? This one is little flowers. So this one is just these are little flowers which you could just pop along like this, and it just makes a little border, flower border. And that I made from this punch here, which has got little flowers on it, the little flower. Oops. Oopsie daisy. And that's a woodware craft collection. This is really old, so I wouldn't know where I got that from, but it does look really nice. What else have we got? Oh, this is what I use. I use these scissors. Now, we all have scissors like this in our cupboards or drawers. These are ancient, so these are really old, and I don't really use them anymore. So what I'm going to do, I'll show you. I've just cut down the side of some acetate, so you can give yourself like a little border. You can just see, hopefully you can see that. And then this side, like that. So look, and then that's it. So you just go around your pages like that. So I thought that was really nice. Easy peasy. Just rub it all off. This one, it was in the die cutting, which is a little heart. So that's like that. So obviously you can have it either way. So that's pretty, isn't it? And then you just wipe them off. Okay, what else have we got? And then I've got another little spotty one. This one's done on acetate. So this one will probably last just a little bit longer than the other one. So you can do nice dots. You could probably go over the top of these actually. And have nice little dotty circles. Okay, and then this is another one. This is little teardrops. So I hope I'm in camera, but I want to make some space here. So this is like little teardrops on this one. And that's all as that was another one of these. That's the little line one. I've got, these are just the Fiskars ones, and they got little teardrop shapes in there. So all I did, I got a piece of acetate and you just go through it, but make sure the acetate has to be the right thickness. So you want to be able to make sure you can go in half that way and half that way, because else you're going to have a big line down the middle with nothing in it. So you want to make sure that this is the right size, because obviously on the little flower one, wherever I put that, somewhere, let's have a look, that's disappeared. I put them on here because it's easier. There we go, that's the little flower one, and because it was only a small punch, you could only punch so much this side and so much that side, so that's why it could only be that thin. We couldn't get it any thicker than that. Let's pop these over here, and then I've just got this one here, which is the little dashes like that. So they look really nice, obviously in different colours. And well, there's another scissor one here, so that's a wavy line, and then the other side there's another one there. Right, I'm going to show you how I actually made them. So easy peasy. I'm going to put these away. What I've done, I've got this here, so I'm just going to pop all of these on here. That's the reason why I actually pop them onto some cards, because you can hang them up and then you can actually see what you've got. I'm just going to pop these all on here, especially with the acetate ones, because the acetate ones you tend to lose or you can't see, but this way you can see what you've got. Okay, there's another one there. So we've got lots there. Right, so the first one I'm going to do, this is just a piece of card from a cereal box. And what I do, you pop a little bit of tape across. Okay, doesn't matter what, as long as it's a plastic tape, any packaging tape or sellotape or something. Make sure it's stuck down. I want to cut right to the edge of it. that. Cut the end piece off. And you could probably get 2 out of this one. Put those to the side. And what I've got here, I've got just a flower punch. Now I found it easier to cut it that way instead of that way, because the plastic doesn't seem to cut. If you cut the plastic side underneath first, it cuts out better. So you can just do some 3 little stamps, little ones like that, look. So you've cut those out. You can use these little things for something else. So where's my little, got enough ink on here. So then we've got a little flower stencil like that, and then because you've got the plastic on there, you just wipe it clean and then it will last a little bit longer. And then what I did, I punched a hole in it. Let me look for my hole punch. Like that, and then you can just, oh, it's a tiny little hole. This is a bigger one, this is my bigger one. And then you can just pop it onto the binder clip. I think this is the bigger one, yes. Pop that on there like that, and it just goes onto your binder clip, binder ring, and then you've got that to hand. Okay, so the other one that I was going to show you was some attaching lace or fabric. So if you've got any holy fabric or anything like that that you can use, I'm going to try this because I like these little flowers. So I'm just going to see, maybe I'll put a nice big length there. So let's just cut this off here. Now what I did, now let me find my, oops, double-sided tape. I stuck it down with double-sided tape because I thought that was the easiest one to stick it down with. So this is just the card, this is just the tubes that I flattened out, but you can use any packaging, any of the card, the cereal boxes and stuff. So I've just stuck a piece of double-sided tape there and another piece. That, make sure it's stuck down, and I've popped this on here. Don't want it too far up. To cut a strip off here. You need to add the tape so it just sticks together. It doesn't have to, it's not, these aren't going to last forever, but they're great for any projects that you've got, or a quick stencil if you need something. And especially because I'm into my art journaling at the moment, or I'm trying to teach myself, I think to make your own stencils is quite good, because it does save a lot of money and they're fun to make. So I'm just going to cut that off like that, and then things like that, it's, you've got something to hang on to for when you're stamping so that it doesn't all wrinkle up. Okay, so let's see what this piece comes out like. Let me just turn this over. There we go. Nice big mess I've got here. Right, let's see. This comes out like, and then you can use the lace afterwards as well once you've done a bit. It's quite good on this bit, but not all the way through. It might be better with a spray, but I don't really have any to hand at the moment. But to do the outline is quite nice, isn't it? Outline around it like that. So See, that looks quite nice, and I wonder if you did this way. Let's have a look. If you could line them up and down the other side, that's quite nice, isn't it, on a page? All sorts of different ways to do it. So there we go, guys. I hope you I've given you some ideas, and they're very easy, very quick and easy. Bit of recycling, and something really, really nice to pop into your journals. Alright guys, please give it a go. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do, and I will see you in my next video. Alright, take care, bye bye.